Closed captioning for the Casey Malone Show is sponsored by Hunter Stevens Land Title Agency. Integrity, service, and commitment you can trust.
Oh yeah, Casey Malone is serving up local. It's time for the stories of our region, the tastes, the sights, the sounds, and the people in and around the valley. Get ready for some local flavor on the Casey Malone Show.
Today we prepare for the holidays. My friend Beth bakes her cranberry drop cookies, and the Miracle on Federal is off the hook. It's a must-see. But first, one of my favorite traditions, Memories of Christmas Past. Each and every year, Memories of Christmas Past is one of my favorite holiday activities.
Oh, yes.
I mean, this really is at the Arms Museum. And I usually come here for the grand opening night with my mother and Ginny Deneen. And I just brought you in early, and we are going to be here before everyone else. And Ginny, you always sponsor one of the rooms here each and every Christmas time.
That's right.
Why is that?
Well, Anthony sold a couple of antiques for me, and he wouldn't take anything for it. So I thought, well, this is a way to pay him back.
Every year it's different. So don't say, oh, I already did it, because it's always different. And this room is always one of my favorites. It's cozy, it's festive, and there are two big 60th anniversaries. 60 years ago was when it was open to the public.
Oh, and that's what the Rudolph is.
Yeah, and all of Arms, this place was opened to the public, and she left it to the Historical Society, and it's also the 60th anniversary of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah, oh, that's what I said up
Yeah. Now, I always love the dining room, don't you?
there. That's my favorite room.
This year, oh my gosh, it is, look at Holly Golightly's here. And it's a little bit
Do you
of
think she has a few curls on?
Tiffany's. I mean, I love the Tiffany blue. And of course, Mrs. Arms had Tiffany pieces. And I mean, this room just
Sparkles.
sparkles.
It's just really,
Sparkles.
I love the colors.
I mean, that chandelier. How about that? I mean, the pearls just, it really just finishes the whole
Yeah.
room.
And I love the drapery over the fireplace. Who would ever think that?
I'm telling
It's
you.
beautiful.
The girls that do this really, really do.
They
a
do.
good
I
job.
love the trees there too. This is completely different than anything they've ever had, I think.
It's really modern, but then it's still classic.
Yeah.
Well, this is usually one of my favorite rooms too. I love this sitting room.
Do you know if these are the original, Casey? The light fixtures?
I believe they are. I do believe
Well, I
they
would
are.
think, I
They're
would think they
fabulous.
would be.
And this is from Daffin's in Girard. This Harold Gale would make all these, you know, for national companies, he would make all these ornate displays. And, you know, stores would buy them for the Christmas season. Hey, Santa. And then, of course, the aluminum trees, which I
I know.
absolutely love.
That was our first Christmas tree, Jenny.
Was
When
it?
we got married, my aunt bought us a silver
Right.
tree.
And I thought nobody else in the neighborhood had it. And I thought we had the sexiest tree, and I felt so sorry for other neighbors that have real trees. I was like, oh my God, our tree spins around
used to have,
and changes color.
Green balls on it, of course, being an Irishman.
So the solarium this year is all about the snowman.
Yeah,
And Joe Dragovich, you know,
Yeah.
he is a Christmas
junkie. Yeah.
loves Christmas.
Huh.
And he graduated with my sister Christine.
Oh,
And he makes his own, he has ornaments. I mean, he's very, very involved in Christmas.
I have one of his ornaments.
That's right. We
Yeah.
have the owl. He wrote a book.
Yeah.
I love that snowman there with the, inside the wreath.
Yeah. I mean, it's really well done this year, the room. And I just love all this tinsel. Did you know, look at this fun fact. In 1845, a snowman was the subject of one of the first photographs ever. Every year, this is the star of the show, don't you think, Ginny?
I think so.
Doug's Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I mean, Doug does such a great job every year. It is absolutely stunning.
And to hang each piece.
And the library is just the perfect room. It's
Yeah.
all crystal elegance this year.
Yeah.
I mean, look at everything. You know, her pieces with the pheasants and
Remember
that.
remember the one year they had a peacock room? Stand next to your thing and I'll take a picture of you, Jenny.
It's right over here.
Of my what thing?
Your
sign.
in memory of, oh,
And look at this. This is so sweet.
Yeah.
And look at this little guy. It's just adorable. I really love it. Taking all the pictures, Jelaine.
Yeah.
I think your room looks really good, Jenny. What do you think?
I like how they decorated the mirrors. The job is when after Christmas is over with, take all this down.
And then, you know, I mean, a lot of people lend their stuff too.
Yeah,
You know,
they come and
Anthony
pick it
really
up.
has a whole collection of Christmas
Oh, look at how-
aficionados.
It amazes me new ideas every time we
And
come.
it's never the same.
No.
Every time, every year it's different.
Yeah.
that is the cutest dresser.
Well, when Jenny and I were growing up, we used to go and look at the windows in downtown Cleveland.
Right, you guys were both
'Cause we're both
Cleveland
from
girls.
Cleveland.
They were as nice as New York.
Oh yeah,
I think this year is really
that's
stunning.
spectacular.
It exceeded my expectations. I loved absolutely every room. What was your favorite?
Probably the dining room.
Oh, really, Miss Tiffany? And how about you? What was your favorite room, Mommy?
I liked the Tiffany room, but I really enjoyed the Crystal room.
Oh,
Lights,
the library.
The library.
I think you liked the kitchen too.
Yes, I
Oh, and I love the kitchen.
I love the kitchen because I don't have to use it.
Yeah.
That's right, you don't have to clean it.
No.
But I'm telling you, you've got to come and see this. And I hope you enjoyed your tour guides, Miss Jenny and Jelaine. And this is running through the end of the year. It is a Christmas tradition for us
Yes.
and for many, many families. And every year, if it's the first time, it will not be your last. People that come in can't believe they haven't been here before.
I know. I know.
This
Yeah.
is better than any place else.
And once you get here the first day, Christmas is
It makes you feel good.
makes
Right. It
it's
really
Christmas.
sets the tone for the scene.
Right.
Oh, Merry Christmas, girls.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks for coming with me.
Oh.
Jenny. Oh, and thanks for supporting this because this is a very important piece of Mahoning Valley history.
And it's opening, you know, on my birthday.
I know.
Happy birthday.
Happy
July.
birthday to me.
I worked that out for you.
The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavor.
This is GABA Camp, barrier-free camping and nature for our friends with disabilities. GABA Camp is a 501c3 organization. We need your help to grow. Donate to GABA Camp. Given is living.
It's the perfect gift. Stonebridge Grill and Tavern, the best food in the valley. For every $50 you spend on gift cards, you get a free $10 bonus card. Stonebridge Grill and Tavern, Route 224 in Boardman, and their second location on Route 46 in Howland.
Hi, I'm Robbie Fellman.
And I'm John Stanko from Boardman Subaru, where it's time for the 2024 Subaru Share the Love event.
Now through January 2nd, get a great vehicle and support a great cause.
With every new Subaru purchase, Subaru and Boardman Subaru are donating $325 to your choice of 6 amazing charities,
Including our local Second Harvest Food Bank and Akron Children's Hospital.
with an additional donation for every routine service visit,
So come and share the love, only at Boardman Subaru.
just south of Route 224 on South Avenue.
Locally owned, Hurricane Health and Wellness will help you weather the storm of your weight loss struggles. Safe and discreet, our experienced telemed team will prescribe the proper weight loss medication. Powerful weight loss solutions. Hurricane Health and Wellness.
Yeah, it's Christmas time. Oh, peace and joy, I hope you
Experience the joy and magic of the holiday season at Arms Family Museum for Memories of Christmas Past, a Mahoning Valley tradition.
Well, one of my favorite things at Miracle on Federal is your cocktails. And Justin, you're the master bartender.
I like to think so.
So this is all you're doing, really, the drink
It is,
list.
yeah.
I mean, I'm enjoying, this is delicious, the White Christmas Margarita. But what is your favorite one?
So my favorite and one of the best sellers so far has been the Espresso Martini. We use a peppermint vodka, a couple different coffee liqueurs, a mocha liqueur. And I'm in here a couple hours before service. We pre-batch make a lot of the cocktails just by ease of volume. It's all bottled off, and we can just touch one bottle rather than 5.
And then you line the glass with crushed peppermint.
Crushed peppermint, garnished with just a little candy cane.
Look at that. Now, is this a popular seller?
It's been one of the best ones so far, absolutely.
I mean, look at that. That's like an adult chocolate milk. Oh my gosh.
Isn't it good?
Wow. This is so good. I'm telling you. And they have non-alcoholic options available too. But Justin, are you ready to really put in the hours this holiday season?
I'll be here for everyone.
All right. Toast, buddy.
Cheers, Casey. Great seeing you.
Cheers, Justin. The martinis cannot do this all by themselves. Of course, they need some helpers. And Brittany, Sophia says that you had a lot to do with this decor.
Yes. So
what areas were you really targeted on?
So the main area that I work on every year is the Grinch area. Yes, everybody loves it. It's a big hit, big popular area for the kids and everything. So we try to, every year we try to stray away from doing the same areas, but the Grinch comes back every year.
It's different every single year, but the Grinch, how do you ignore him?
You have to, yes, you have to. And we have so many decorations for it, we have to.
So what do you do, like, during the year? Do you really think about this?
Oh, yes, we start having meetings in July, even sometimes in June.
Wow.
Yes.
What other areas were you involved in?
So our candy cane area, that was a big area for us this year. So we decided to do the big balloon arch in that area. The Winter Wonderland was also, it's a big space for us to do. So we worked hard on that.
That's really welcoming. I really like that.
Yes, a lot of people love that as well.
And like movie-wise, what is your Christmas movie that you have to watch each and every year?
I would probably say the classic Grinch.
Me too.
Yes.
I like the animated Dr. Seuss one.
Yes, me too.
I mean,
love
Jim
that.
Carrey's okay.
Yeah.
But it's not the same.
No.
Well, Brittany, you are doing a great job. She's been our waitress tonight too. I'm telling you, you've got to come down.
Yes, it's wonderful here.
Merry Christmas, Brittany.
Thank you, you too.
What do you call this wall?
So we're actually transitioning this to the toy drive corner. So in about a week, we're gonna have a big pickup box here, and this is where all of the toy drop-offs are gonna go. So this is gonna be my Merry Momus corner in about a week. It's just not ready for the toy drive yet.
So we need unwrapped toys.
Yes.
And when are you due to deliver those?
So we are doing drop-offs for any unwrapped gifts until December 15th. We are asking for everything to be here before December 15th because I do pass out the week of Christmas.
Now you had 100 families last year.
Yes, we did 100 kids last year and we beat our goal. So this year we are trying to do a goal of 110 or more, just to kind of make it fun for 10 extra kids.
Okay.
We are going to see if we can beat that goal.
Okay, by December 15th, get your toys down here.
Yes.
And that's neat that you go to the schools and that, and
Yeah,
you
the
find
schools,
the
the
needy
churches,
families.
and some private families we do.
All right, ladies, here we have the Jack Frost Freeze and the Sugar Plum Berry. Thank you.
This looks delicious. Thank you,
Yes, they
Brittany.
do.
Cheers. Oh, Sophia. Every year you knock it out of the park with these drinks.
Thank you so much.
Every one of them's good. That Justin.
Yes, he did a fabulous job this year.
So, as Sophia Martini, your name, it was almost like destiny.
Yeah,
that
maybe
you were going to do this.
We joke we were all meant to be in the bar industry for sure with the last name.
Now you've been here for 11 years.
Yeah.
Now 4 years ago you started the Christmas.
Yes, we did.
And you know what? I think people need to know. Every year it's different.
People don't realize what all goes into this, and it is a lot of hard work. And our staff has been absolutely amazing with us. Year-round, 24/7, we are doing this.
I know, so you guys are like looking for stuff.
Yeah, we're getting ready. We're thinking of ideas. We're brainstorming, you know, from everything from the centerpieces to the name tags to the ice cubes to the drinks, the food, the decor, the painting the walls. There's so much that goes into it. You really have to be creative and think of things.
And I mean, you really lay it out.
Yeah.
You know, like the Winter Wonderland. That was my Grinch room last year,
Yes,
and I
it
love my
was.
Grinch room.
Yeah.
But I like that even more.
Thank you. Yeah.
So does everybody all hands on deck to get the decor?
So we do a 10 to 12 day closure. Our whole entire staff comes in, and when we're saying days, we're talking 15, 18-hour days. We pretty much eat, sleep, and breathe this for 12 days to get it ready.
I
and
love
it's an
Christmas,
amazing,
but that
it's-
almost
yeah.
you're like, ugh.
It is an amazing experience, but it's a lot of hard work.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. The one thing we love about like this place as a whole is the traditions people are making. They're coming back to us. every year to come here as their tradition now. So we want to make it different for them. We don't want them to walk in every year to the same exact experience.
Is your family like a Christmas family?
Yes, we are. We were always the Christmas family. Actually, a funny story is when we were little, we used to act out the Santa Claus movie and home videos of all these types of Christmas.
With Tool Time Tim.
Yes, we used to do it all, the little scenes, and all my brothers were always trying to do stuff. So it is funny looking back now, we really were always the Christmas. My mom would make us line up and do Christmas gifts one at a time in a circle, and we just have a lot of great memories and traditions with our family.
So who is doing your menu?
So
because the food is amazing.
So we actually had, my brother Dan created the whole entire food menu this year, and we actually tried a bunch of new items, so it's been really fun. And as you can see, the staff picked out really fun names for everything with us. Justin and Dan did seriously such a good job with this that we really wanted to up it by having all the fun names and everything.
Exactly.
So we're really excited about the menu.
Well, some woman stopped me and she said, you better get the prime rib that stole Christmas because that was the best sandwich I ever had. I mean, it's so funny. Everybody is so happy.
Yes, thank you.
I
We
mean,
love
if you're
that.
in a bad mood when you come down here.
It's really hard to
Shame
be,
on
yeah.
you. Everything, every detail, you have thought of everything.
Thank you
and
so
you know
much.
what? I know downtown has had a tough year.
We did have a very rough year here, and we've all been looking forward to the holiday season and to get through this year and to just start fresh in 25 downtown Youngstown.
And we've got to remind everybody to support your downtown restaurants and bars and all these businesses because you guys, you've hung on and now look at this.
Downtown Youngstown is alive and thriving.
The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavor.
I'm Elizabeth Bernard. For more than 30 years, I've provided our Valley with sound legal advice. My associate Jennifer Rigetti and I will be your legal representatives if you're involved in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident. Don't try to handle it yourself. We'll navigate the red tape of dealing with doctors, medical insurance, and all the obstacles that you'll face. Remember, there are no upfront fees on personal injury cases, and hiring a lawyer does not mean you have to go to court.
Call attorney Elizabeth Bernard, local legal experience for more than 30 years.
Hey Rob, what you doing? I'm getting ready for the Black Friday sale. On November 25th to the 30th, you can get half off half of the store. So, I'm cutting the tags off.
We take half off at the register, not by cutting the tag in half. You're just ruining the tags.
Got it. Take half off of the price, not the tag.
Real Get Kamara.
Locally sourced is good, whether it's ingredients or a bank, and that's why my bank is Farmers National Bank. Since 1887, Farmers has remained rock solid through every economic condition. Having a bank with a history of safety, soundness, and conservative management is a must. It all boils down to this. You need a bank that will help you reach your goals. I do too, and Farmers is mine. Farmers National Bank, rock solid.
Golden String and Gavacamp wish you the happiest of holidays. We wish you peace, courage, faith, and strength. Giving is living.
Don't miss the Casey Malone Show. Due to Big Ten football on NBC, watch the Casey Malone Show on Sundays at 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. on WBCB and anytime on CaseyMaloneShow.com. I return to primetime December 7th on WFMJ.
Shop C-Max Northside Appliance in Struthers, the local appliance store that beats big box prices every day.
3 generations serving Youngstown, Ohio, soon to be our 4th.
Well, look who is joining me in the kitchen again. Remember my friend Beth Keating? She cooked some pumpkin cookies for us earlier, and she is the administrative coordinator at Yellow Brick Place. And she helps out, all the men and women in our region that are, going through cancer treatment. And I mean, that's a great organization.
It really is. It's a very, very rewarding, great place to be.
And tell me about this recipe. I love that there's fresh cranberries in it.
It is. It's a refreshing, kind of a tart, sweet cookie. Easy to make, and that's a lot when you have everything going on at Christmas time and trying to fit in the cookie along with it. To have something that you can just put together, as you'll see today, very easily. And with the brown buttered frosting.
I know, that's a little different. And so these are called frosted cranberry drop cookies. And we are gonna get making them. Let's go over the ingredients, and then I'm putting Beth to work. For this recipe, you'll need 1 stick of unsalted butter softened, 1 cup of sugar, 3/4 cup packed brown sugar, 1/4 cup whole milk, 1 large egg, 2 tablespoons of orange juice, 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 2.5 cups of chopped fresh or frozen cranberries, and 1 cup of chopped walnuts. Okay, I put out my stand mixer for you.
Alrighty, let's see what we come up with here. We're gonna add the sugar.
The butter and the sugar.
We'll want the brown sugar also.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna cream.
Yeah, like 3, 4, 5 minutes. Perfect. Medium?
Yeah, medium speed to start so that everything doesn't fly all over. And then you can just pick it up a little bit, and you just want it to cream in here nicely.
Ooh, you got to keep that nice and low, huh?
Yes, so that doesn't splatter out of there.
The egg, the orange juice, that's a nice addition.
Well, especially the fresh. You squeezed it fresh this morning.
Yes,
so
I
that
did.
Makes it even better.
And then milk, the whole milk.
Yeah, that's the key a lot of times with these recipes. We so often use, 1% skim, something
And
like
that
that.
doesn't give it
and
the
when
body.
you're baking with it, it just does not give.
Baking is a science.
Well,
all right, so I'm gonna mix these dry ingredients together. The sugar, the salt, the baking powder, and the baking soda. And because we gotta get ready to add the dry ingredients.
I think it's good. We could just start to add the flour a little bit at a time then.
All right.
Yeah, get one of your dry ones. I'll slow this down.
Yeah, we don't want the flour burst. So usually you would do this by hand, but because this mixer has a stir feature.
It has a stir feature on it, so we're just gonna put this right in.
Chop these in like my little mini, chopper, and it really smells good.
Smells nice, and it just, here you go.
We're gonna add all of it. This is
Yeah,
2.5
don't miss
cups. And now, this is the time of year to make these cookies. I think they'd be better fresh than the frozen ones. And of course, the cranberry is the star right now. Cranberries and
So I'm just gonna
chestnuts.
move this just a little bit and see, like I say, it has a stir feature.
Okay, so now go in.
Just add that, the walnuts in.
Okay, the walnuts.
And that's about it. We'll just scrape it back
so
from
let's
there.
Scrape this down. And
it incorporated it well. It mixed it really good.
So I have preheated the oven to 350, and we'll be back with the scooping. Now, do they flatten a lot?
Not
or
really.
They stay?
Pretty much stay. They'll stay just like this.
Okay.
And then we can do one of two things. I brought the knife, and we can spread frost them, or you can just dip them down in the frosting.
Well, let's see. We'll see which one looks better.
Yeah.
This is very exciting. All right, 20 cookies are going in 12 to 15 minutes. We'll keep an eye on
check
them
and see.
at about 12.
And they're not going to really spread too much. They should kind of retain pretty much their shape. So
these look delicious.
We are getting our butter ready for the frosting for the cookie. So when the cookie comes out, we'll decide one way or the other if we like to dip it or if we like to spread the frosting, whatever. But right now, it takes about 5 minutes, maybe a little bit more.
Oh, I see. You just want it
like
brown.
a little bit of golden.
Right.
I would add a little bit
at a
too
time.
first, so we get started. So I don't throw it all over you.
There you go.
See how it's sort of a brown color?
Right. Should I add the vanilla yet?
Yeah, we can add the vanilla at the beginning. And you know what? Go ahead and add in all of it, and we will get that going, and then we'll just add a little bit of water as we see
Yes, because
needed.
I want to know what the consistency should be.
Yeah, and that's what you'll find, but we'll get, see, this is
cool.
crazy. Okay, and then let's add a little bit of water to that, because we need to break it
Now
down
this is
out of
all
our
water
dust.
from the tap. There we go. Oh, cookies are done.
The cookies
I'll
are
grab
done.
those. Well, Jelaine always shows up when there's cookies and all kind of sweets or anything. You just like to
I
come.
just show up.
You know, not for the work. She doesn't even stay for the cleanup. But when she heard Beth was coming, she was not going to miss Beth's cookies because they are outstanding.
Oh, and I love cranberries.
You are going to love these. And before we frost them, I think we should try my palm lime drink. It's vodka pomegranate juice and a little orange liqueur, lime juice, and club soda. They're festive.
Cheers.
It's good.
Happy
Really
holidays.
good.
Happy holidays.
It's really
Merry
it's nice and
Christmas.
refreshing.
Very good.
So what do you think the proper technique is? We tried one, and I think they're cooled now that we'll be able to do it.
Yes.
So what do you think, Beth?
I think we should spread them. Just because you want to give yourself, when you dunk that in there, it's not, the consistency, as you'll
Isn't
see,
as
is a
right.
little thicker. It's
and you
not
could
like
lose
a,
half the cookie.
Yeah,
You know?
really. It kind of binds together and forms up. So you're able
Let
to
me
just
try
take it.
this.
Yep.
Okay, so if I go like,
Kind of bring it down.
ooh, bring it down,
There
bring
you
it
go.
down, bring it down.
Just like you butter bread.
That's it.
I think that's a bit much.
Wow.
It just
But you know
depends
what?
on who you are. 'Cause
There
some
you are. You
people
know
like
what?
it.
Here.
Yep.
You guys go to work. I'm gonna. I got to try out the fruits of our labor. That is really good. Look how pretty. So go to my website, CaseyMaloneShow.com, and Beth's frosted cranberry drop cookies will be there, and also my palm lime cocktail. And these are going to be beautiful this season, and you saw how easy they were to make.
And they freeze.
And they freeze well, but not frosted. Do the frosting after they're frozen, right?
Yes.
All right. So go to my website, Beth. Always a pleasure to have
Thank you so much.
You're adorable.
Thank you.
And Mommy, it's always a pleasure to have you.
Well, I'm going to give you
Cheers,
that.
girls.
Cheers.
The Casey Malone Show is sponsored in part by Denise and John York and the DeBartolo Corporation.